it up. It's The Record Machine with your host, Jimmy Hall.
Will you meet me in Biloxi, where we can start again? We'll meet as long-lost lovers, or just long-lost friends. Make your way and I'll be waiting by the lighthouse on the shore. And if you meet me in Biloxi, I'll be yours forevermore. Oh, how I've longed to hold you, feel the magic in your touch. Thought we weren't meant to be, and it didn't mean that much. And since we've never been, no one will know us there. They won't know where we went, and we might have a prayer. So will you meet me in Biloxi, where we can start again? We'll meet as long-lost lovers, or just as long-lost friends. Make your way and I'll be waiting by the lighthouse on the shore. And if you meet me in Biloxi, I'll be yours forevermore. Oh, how I've longed to kiss you, feel your arms around my neck. Thought the time it wasn't right, and it was for the best. I was wrong, and though I've heard it's a fine place to stay, we won't be long for Biloxi. From there we'll make our getaway. So will you meet me in Biloxi, where we can start again? We'll meet as long-lost lovers, or just as long-lost friends. Make your way and I'll be waiting by the lighthouse on the shore. Yeah, and if you meet me in Biloxi, I'll be yours forevermore. I'll be waiting in Biloxi to be yours forevermore.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome singer-songwriter Craig Veltri to the program.
How are you, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Craig?
I'm doing wonderful. It's been a nice day. Got gigs all weekend, and it's enjoying life, you know?
Where are you calling from?
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, nice.
I understand you're down in Florida.
No, I'm in North Myrtle Beach. That's in South Carolina.
North Myrtle Beach, yeah. I aimed a little too far south. But yeah, I've been there. I went to Litchfield quite a bit when I was a kid, so great area.
Yeah, we've been here about 3 years now.
Cool.
Yeah, I was in New Jersey for my whole life, and 3 years ago, me and my wife
Definitely
decided.
an upgrade.
Yeah, it's definitely an upgrade. So yeah. So how's the weather there today?
It's been little. It's starting to fall in Pittsburgh finally. A little overcast, but unseasonably warm. So
that's cool. It's still pretty warm here too. At what age did you start singing and playing music?
Since I can remember. The earliest that I can remember doing anything organized, I joined a school choir when I was 12, perhaps. I was doing, parents had me do act, trying to find some structure. I was doing acting classes since I was like 7, and I actually made it to a high school musical when I was 9. The high school that it was produced at is like 5 miles from my house now. The guitar came into the picture when I was 12. First electric came when I was 16, and that's basically when I never stopped putting it down. And that's when I started writing.
Well, that's pretty cool. I believe every artist or band is influenced by someone. Who were some of yours?
Van Halen, I would say, is my favorite band of all time. I believe they're the greatest American band, rock band anyway, ever.
Mm-hmm.
Billy Joel, I've often cited as somebody who could do anything, therefore why shouldn't I? I love a lot of different genres of writers. The ones that I'm really into right now are Jason Isbell. Been really reaching back. That's kind of my tendency. I tend to reach back a lot. I've been listening to a lot of Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard and stuff. So it's kind of been coloring my writing quite a bit. But Van Halen and Billy Joel.
When you say Van Halen, do you mean the Roth years or the Hagar years, or both?
Both. You're talking about two different bands, and both of them have their qualities. I would say, if you ask me for a preference, 5 of the 6 David Lee Roth albums are untouchable. I think the best record with the Van Halen name on it is 5150, Sammy's. So,
mm-hmm.
And that's amazing because he died a year ago yesterday. Eddie did. So
yeah, I know.
That one still burns. It really does.
Can you describe your music?
I think in baseball and football scouting, they talk about comparison metrics. I think that's what they call it. Like when you draft a quarterback, on the high end, what is he going to be on the low end? On the high end, I'd like to think I'm kind of John Mellencamp. I'm kind of a countrified singer-songwriter, but I have enough of my toe in rock and roll to kind of ride both rails, if you will. So in the purest sense, I'd call myself a singer-songwriter because that pretty much leaves the definition open. Because I've had conversations with people, that you need to figure out who you are as an artist, and well, that's the thing of it. I'm a poet, I'm an artist, and if a song is in my head that I want to hear a steel guitar, I'd like to hear that on my record, and I'd like to think that I can't be the only one that's going to enjoy this. So the short answer would be singer-songwriter is what I'm.
That's pretty cool. If you could do a duet with any artist, who would it be and why?
Well, I would really love to write with Paul McCartney. I think that would just be. I mean, it's Paul McCartney. I would say that he's the greatest Beatle. I think that he was the most talented. He was the one that took the most risks. He had the best voice out of all of them, and I think maybe I'm Amazed is the greatest love song ever written. So that would be amazing. As far as modern, I think I can learn a lot from Jason Isbell. Chris Stapleton, he's already been a great co-writer before he became Chris Stapleton. As far as vocals, I would, and just to get the women involved in this one, Miranda Lambert, I think would be a unique duet to explore. I actually met her backstage at a concert in Charlotte. She was opening for Toby Keith, and we had gotten backstage passes, and I was 18 at the time. Actually, I take it back. I was 21. And we get a picture, and I turned to her and was like, you almost made me quit songwriting. What do you mean? I'm like, I thought I had written some pretty good songs about broken hearts, and then Kerosene came on CMT, and I nearly threw my guitar out my dorm window. And she's like, no, don't do that, keep it up. and I did. So
that's pretty cool. Out of all the songs that you've written so far, which one is your favorite?
I don't have a favorite. I learned very quickly that once you have favorites, they're the ones that are going to hurt you the most. I'll give you an example. I had released a song of 10 called, to answer your question, further answer your question, I had a song on my first record a million months ago called I Like the Way I Make You Move. And I thought it was this really, sexy, groove. And I figured, okay, Audiences like it. This is before I got married. I was meeting more women than I deserved to on the back of this song. So I'm like, okay, let's roll with this. So I go out to Nashville. The Tennessee Songwriters Association just ripped it to shreds. It was a workshop, so they were doing it right. But it's like, you got to take this, you got to add a chorus. It's like, the song's already 4 minutes. Why would I expand it? And the song, so I walked away, with my favorite song basically being torn to shreds by people that I looked up their careers afterwards and grew to admire. And so my favorite. If you really want a true answer, though, my favorite song is the ones that I'm working on right now.
Okay.
When I finish a song, it's on the shelf. I play it out. People like it, awesome. But I try to, and even though it's a part of my soul, I try to give myself a little bit of distance, because now that it's out there, it doesn't belong to me. George Lucas, kept painting over the Star Wars, his original Star Wars trilogy, and everybody hated him for it. And I just remember the backlash to it, people saying this belongs to us now.
Mm-hmm.
And now I kind of have that respect for it now. So I hope that is.
Cool. Do you have a website you'd like to promote?
Yeah, it's www.craigveltri.com. I'm also on Facebook at Craig Veltri Official. I have a YouTube channel, Craig Veltri Music, Instagram, Craig.Veltri, Twitter, whichever you use, at Craig Veltri. I'm all over the place. I'm coming soon, and upon advice from my friend Brian, coming soon to TikTok.
Wow, pretty cool. Is there anything you'd like to mention that we didn't talk about today?
I think we covered most of it, but if you guys do like my music, it's on Spotify, it's on iTunes. The latest singles are "Making Noise" on Music Row and "Biloxi." And as mentioned, yes, there are 2 new songs coming out that recorded with Brian Cole, called "Shine On" and "Fallen for You," that I'm very proud of. I think they're going to show a lot of range out of me, and Brian really was integral in doing that. I cannot thank him enough for his time and his patience with me in the process of making these singles. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what people like it. People close to me always. If you must know, people said that those are some of their favorites. So hey, every song I release, my family thinks it's a favorite, so at least I'm progressing. So.
That's awesome. Well, Craig, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show today, and wish you a lot of luck with the singles and the upcoming shows that you have coming up.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time, James. And I do get down south kind of a bit. I do grow up in Charlotte, and family all over the Carolinas. So if I'll if I make it down to Myrtle for sure.
All right, cool. Keep in touch. All right.
Likewise, pal. Thank you for your time.
All right. Bye-bye.
They come from around the world to strike gold, chasing the cuts and the deals before it gets old. They'll bathe in them Broadway lights till they no longer glow, then start making noise on Music Row. Armed with the songs that the radio craves, they'll take pennies on the dollar to hit the radio waves. And all those bitter, jaded lifers act too cool for the road. Out there making noise on Music Row. Turn a clever little phrase, sing a melody that pays, and if you play it loud and clear, maybe Warner Brothers will hear. They'll sing about trucks, they'll sing about beer, they'll sing about Jesus, whatever they want to hear. That song's gonna chasing the cuts and the deals before it gets old. Yeah, Music City, USA, got no shortage